Okay, we're going to move on to our first of two games. And name association. I'm going to give you a sentence, a description, and you give me the first name that pops into your head. It can be anyone in wrestling, doesn't have to be just WWE. And the first one is funniest person in the locker room.
Me.
You can't say yourself. I forgot about that one.
Doc Gallows.
Is it just him 24/7, always funny, or has he got specific jokes or what?
Nah, it's him, man. It's just him.
The last man standing at the bar drinking.
That used to be me, being honest.
What's your drink, man? What's the go-to tipple?
Dude, right now I'm just a light beer type of dude, man. I just like my light beer. Let me have a few and I'm good. Before it was vodka, rum, shots, whiskey. There's a lot of shit, man.
There's rainbow stew in there.
But no, last man standing at the bar at this moment that I could think of, Gallows would definitely be one. But a wild man is a little Crazy Steve. You know Crazy Steve?
Hey, I know the name.
He's on Impact, man.
Yes,
Crazy
I know
Steve,
exactly who he is. Yeah,
that little dude can go.
I know you're married and you've got kids, but
Yep.
The most beautiful lady wrestler valet in real life.
Oh dang! The most beautiful lady ballet.
Or wrestler, just worker in general.
Oh boy. Let's come back on that one.
Okay, then.
I'm there's just so many women running through my head now.
Biggest bully?
In wrestling?
Yes.
Shoot. Like, I never got bullied, though, I don't think. Like, if I did, it was jokingly, and I'd stand up for myself, and they laugh it off. So it was it wasn't like I never got bullied. But, like, I remember back in the day, I felt like Bill DeMott was like a training bully, but he really whipped us just into shape to where we never blew up and we would never blow up, you know? So it like kind of helped us too.
That's like drill sergeant stuff though, isn't it? More like
100%, yeah. But that's how he got trained. So of course he's going to train that way. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's just one of those things. I hear JBL was a big bully, you know, and which he will even admit, but he's always been really cool with me, you know. So it's like, nah. But like when I think of like a bully that like picks on people, like I haven't really dealt with that.
Yeah.
You know.
We'll move on.
I mean, I'm sure there are, but like for me, nah.
Yeah.
Unless I got thick skin, I don't know.
You've got to have thick skin though, really, to be in wrestling. Surely. I mean, if not the wrestlers, you've got all the fans on your back anyway. So.
You're damn right.
Yeah. The best ribber.
Dude, damn, Curtis Axel, Joe Henning. You know, of course it's that one a Henning, you know, but man, Joe Henning would rib you every chance he got. You know, Alpha Jr. from the Samoans, like Alpha's senior son, Alpha Jr. Man, he's a huge ribber. Damn.
Give us an example
Brian
of what
Myers.
they used to do.
Myers will rib you too. Yeah.
Give us
Hornswoggle's little shit ass. He likes to rib that little asshole, man.
Give us some examples then of maybe a rib you were caught with.
Dude, all right. I remember one time I was in developmental, and this was when me and Alpha Jr. was literally just becoming friends. And I couldn't find my boots anywhere. I couldn't find my damn boots. Like I'm looking, I thought I damn didn't pack them. You know, all that stuff. My match is literally like, it might have been next up. And I remember Alpha came over. It's like, dude, you still haven't found your boots? And I'm like, no, what the fuck? You know, like, damn it. You know, and he was like, dude, I saw a pair over here by the steps. Brother, they were in the entranceway, like where we would walk through the gorilla spot to go to the little entrance, like right there to where he would be like, well, he's going to see him when he goes to the ring, you know? Dude, and that asshole, man, I remember I grabbed him. I was like, dude, thanks. And he's just laughing. And I'm like, you son of a dude. I remember I swung on him. I was hitting him and everything. And then I'm like put my boots on, and then I'm like, oh, and then my music's hitting at the time, so I'm trying to rush out. And that was in developmental, man. So like the ribs just grew, going forward in life.
Mm. The next one, everyone's got an answer for this one. The smelliest wrestler.
Man, I ain't gonna lie to you though. Vader, his gear kind of reeked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
I remember smelling it, and all I did was smell like like that little mildew sweat. Ryback's gloves that he had on his hands. Ugh. I remember in a battle royal, bro, he would like eliminate you, but he would put his hands like in your face to where you're like, dude, get it out. His gloves, it was his gloves, man. Stunk.
You probably eliminate yourself with those gloves then, probably, to get away from them, maybe.
He would come at me like that, and I would just jump over the top rope, man. Like, you can go and fight John Cena, man. I don't care.
Now, a lot of people have pled the fifth on this, and you can as well. Biggest stooge for the dirt sheets?
Probably Fandango.
What? Really? I've never heard that name before.
No, man, not at all.
All right.
It's funny, though, because that's one of his favorite words to use. He'd be like, man, that damn stooge. Look at that stooge over there. So as soon as you said stooge, he popped in my head.
Yeah, that's probably the best answer I've ever had.
Dude, honestly, man, like I don't know who stooges off to the dirt sheets, but it's somebody, and I'm sure it's probably a wrestler, a referee, someone that's on the writing team. Like who knows? Because like you know some of the dirt sheet writers, but the wrestlers aren't really too close unless you do them before you got in type shit. But like honestly, I don't know, but it's one of those things to where like you can't keep a damn secret to save your life when it comes to wrestling just because of the internet and the people that's spreading everything on it. So it's like, come on, guys, cut it out. Let it be a surprise, man.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Most in trouble with The Office?
Me?
For what?
Oh, you're talking about in all?
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Shit, most in trouble with The Office? I remember back in the day, Randy used to be a lot. Orton, but he got away with a lot of shit because he's like great. Most in Miz, the Miz used to get in a lot of trouble back in the day, but it was all innocent trouble, But I remember he would always get jumped on. PJ Black, he get in a lot of trouble just because he's that guy like, well, mate, I don't want to do it, so I ain't gonna do it. So he's that type of dude. But no, but I mean like trouble, like that. It's more like, it's like sometimes high school shit. You get sent to the principal office, oh man, my bad. I'm sorry, I won't do it again. And then you're on your way,
Most memorable thing you saw happen on an airplane?
On an airplane?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I don't even know if I want to say this, but I remember we were going overseas once, and man, I remember I just woke up and they were about to serve dinner, and I just remember there was so much commotion because you know how there's a front of the plane and then there's like bathrooms, and there's the middle of the plane and there's bathrooms, and the back of the plane and bathrooms. So it's like one of those big flights. Dude, I just remember seeing this kid sprint just right to the back. But when he passed by, all you smelled was shit. That's all you smelled. And I'm just like, what the hell? Like, what the hell is this, And you literally look down the aisle, man, and there was like a plot. Yes. They had to bring out, they had to clean it up, spray this stuff, put cat litter or whatever it was down on it and all this stuff. So, man. But no, that actually happened. I think it was going over to Europe somewhere. This kid, bro, just had to shit real bad. Couldn't hold it, bro, and let little droplets out and went to the bathroom, man.
It sounds like the shit had already happened, so maybe he didn't need to be in a bigger rush. But anyway, who knows what happens. I can't let you go. I can't end this sort of segment without asking these three. Favorite WrestleMania memory?
When I did everything, my first Mania, Rey Mysterio, Cody Rhodes went like 10 minutes over. We had an 8-man tag. It was the core against Show, Kane, Santino, and Kofi. And as soon as the bell rung, I'm in there with Santino, and they turned around, looked at me, and said, "Go home." I said, "Hold on, what?" They're like, "Go home." And Tino had this whole spot. We all had, a 15-minute match plan. The next thing you know, man, after 5 entrances, it's 75 yards to the ring. That takes up 7 minutes. Next thing you know, man, go home, man. I kicked Santino right in his damn gut. He's like, "What the hell?" I said, "Bro, do you come back?" Yeah. That happened my first Mania.
How's he settling in Impact, Santino?
He's the best, man. I love him.
Is he there for the long haul, or?
He signed for a year.
Yep.
Yeah, he'll be there for a definite year.
I'll give you 2 more. The worst abuser of spray tan or baby oil?
Bo Dallas is the worst with the water bottle. Brother, he will be in Gorilla and he will dump 2 bottles of water over his head, on his body, through his shirt, to where he's walking out like he jumped in a pool. I mean, you're literally like, dude, what the shit, man? Come on, too much, way too much. But yeah, he would be the one that would be soaking wet. Who else? Honestly, he's the one that's sticking out in my head right now, man.
Yeah, it's a fine answer, man. It's a fine answer.
I'm going with Bo Dallas.
And the last one, for the older school guys, there's generally more of an answer. For the newer school guys, I don't know so much, but the most memorable backstage fight.
Honestly, man, I didn't see many, but I did see Enzo and Curtis Axel getting a little scuff on the bus.
I don't know this story.
Yeah, well, I mean, it was Enzo was playing music, but it was there was too many speakers going on. And I remember Henning, man, when Henning gets in the mood, he gets in the mood. And I remember him grabbing the speaker and tossing it up through the aisle. And then Enzo got mad, and then Joe literally was like, "Man, I should have done that. Let me go tell him I'm sorry." So Joe goes up there to apologize, but I think Enzo thought he was going to fight. And they say, man, I think Enzo swung, and then Joe swung, and then they're all in the chair fighting. We all had to pull them off. But yeah, I mean, it happens though. I mean, little scuffles do happen, man. It's just Sin Cara, Hunico. He got in too many fights, but I always gave him the nickname Firecracker, man. I'm like, dude, you're a little firecracker, bro. But we always got along, so we never got in a little scuff. But man, I saw him get in a fight with Sheamus once in the locker room. Yeah, in the trainer's room, and we're just like, what the fuck, And Hunico, man, he's strong as shit. He's tough as nails too. When you go out to legit get in a fight with him, you go, you're about to get in a fight too, But he's a tough dude, man. So, but yeah, him and Sheamus got in a little scuffle in the daggone trainer's room.
That's where wrestlers go to heel, man. As well,
right? And they're in a good spot to get hurt. So.
Yeah, I suppose so. If they get hurt, then they're just the seconds from relief, I suppose.
Yeah, exactly.